search for the game. This is something I've been meaning to play on stream for a long time now, and mostly because I want to do a slow run of it. I am not really good at it. I don't claim anything about being good at this game or anything like that, but I really want to play it again. I haven't played it in about a year and a half or a year, and yeah, I want to play it. I want to make a slow run, and if you're willing to join me, then you're very welcome. Alright. We're going to try and do some Sekiro. Yes, thank you, Vati. Alright, we have a new patch thingy, whatever. Okay, let me change the name of the game. And this is not a first playthrough. Unfortunately, this is a slow run. And my game is Sekiro. Here we go. That should be updated. What does Sekiro mean? The name Sekiro, I think, is one-armed wolf. Alright, so let's start the new game of Sekiro. Let's go with a slow run. So what a slow run... Oh, Sekiro is a word in Bulgaria? It means axe. Let's go. You got the trees with the Sekiro? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of From Software games, all of them. I mean, most of them. I really like them. And I've been meaning to play Sekiro for a while because I haven't played it in like a year and a half or so. Yeah, I know, Ace, and it's just because of the movie. Have I played Armored Core? I have actually, like the PS2 one. Once I think I played it. I haven't really... I'm not a fan of those. But yeah. And also I was watching a playthrough of the horror game that they have, the survival horror game they have. I forgot the name. Mugi? Totally forgot. But that one was cool. My camera is with my beard in the Bahamas. And this game is so good. So again, like I said, I'm not gonna claim anything, I'm not good at the game or anything, but I want to make a slow run, which means that we're gonna try to get all the items, as much as possible, and we're gonna try to, you know, see everything. I will get good? I hope so. I really hope so.
一心の国取りから24年。芦名の国は斜陽にあり。狼の忍びはすべてを失っていた。
Oh.
育ての義父も、守るべき主も。
忍びよ、目覚めてください。あなたの主のために。
Do you think that Sekiro was just lying there like drunk? You think he just had like a very very heavy night of just drinking sake? This is historically accurate? Good. All right. Let me see if I'm covering something. I am covering the health, I believe. The items, 5 slots, whatever. And on the other side, I will be covering the items. So where am I going on the screen, though? Maybe here? Smaller? Yeah, that makes sense. Yoru is here. I can see that. That's a good spot. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. It moves like magic. Oh no. This is Xbox controllers thing. All right. So something interesting for me to say is the first time that I'm playing Sekiro at 60 frames per second. If that makes sense. I played Sekiro originally and I platinumed the game on PS4. Stealth. Advance without being... Okay, we can crouch, and then we have this stealth thing. And 9 deaths already, yes. My mods are. Also, they know I'm here, but it's like, whatever, he is just a coward. Okay. Ooh, gossiping. This we like.
巫女様はまた月明かりで書をお読みかの。そうじゃな。まだほんの子供というに、囚われとは気の毒なことじゃ。ああ、銀一郎様も何かお考えがあるのだろうが。
We see. Many deaths come in this game? Yeah, many deaths come in this game. Inventory. Okay. And finally, this thing. Get the audio. Get you more music. Should be fine. Alright. So as you can see, for people who don't know the game, I'm gonna try to explain some of the mechanics and some of the things that the game offers. So, one of the things is the stealth mechanic. I'm a Seki pro. I'm not specifically good at this game, so I original platinum this game on PS4. Yeah, but that was like a year, like 2 years ago, Banana. So, one of the mechanics is the stealth mechanic. If you are in tall grass and you are crouching, then you're more difficult to detect by the enemies. They also have a line of sight, and you will see them as little arrows in my screen sometimes. I think yellow is the color. It's caution. It means that they are aware that something is going on, but they haven't seen me or they don't know exactly where I am. But they're like on alert. And then red is that they saw me. They know exactly where I am. They will chase me. If I lose them and I go into stealth mode, the arrow will start like changing color, and the little gauge that it has will decrease, and then you will notice that thing. That is the one of the main mechanics of the game. One of the differences with games like Dark Souls or you know, Demon Souls or Bloodborne. Also, Sekiro, unlike Dark Souls or the others, you can jump and you can basically run as well. You do not have a stamina gauge, so you can attack as much as you want as well. But you will see that later on. This is something also you can do sometimes, the eavesdrop option. It gives you lore. Echo the Dolphin. I have seen the speedruns of it. I haven't played it. But I have fond memories of reading about Echo the Dolphin on a magazine, a video games magazine like in the 90s. So yeah. So this will give you lore, the eavesdrop thing. Sekiro, unlike, again, Dark Souls or the others, the lore is a little bit more, let's say, I don't know, more Sekiro is more open with its lore than Dark Souls or the others. It's not that cryptic. Yes, Critic has been doing speedruns of Sekiro. She does Shura ending, and I think recently she reached her goal, which was do it in less than 1 hour. She did it. She managed to do 50-some minutes, so that's pretty cool. You couldn't even read in the 90s? My god. Thank you. So not Echo the Dolphin, just Echo? So no, I haven't, Spud. But now I'm interested. Bye-bye.
よく来てくれた。久しいな、狼よ。
Link in Discord.
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
うむ。表を上げよ。くさび丸。そなたの刀だ。我が忍びよ。主従の約定に従い、命を賭し、我に仕えよ。
御意。
Kusabimaru. Katana given by Kuro, the divine heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. The name Kusabimaru besieges? I don't know how to say that word. A shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy, a mantra the blade itself may manifest. So, as you notice now, this guy is my master. So I work for the guy, I swore loyalty to the guy, and I am here to protect the guy. That is basically my life purpose. I have no other interest. I was raised that way, I was saved from the battlefield, and that's it.
狼よ、傷を負っておるようだな。そうだ、そなたにこれを託そう。薬水のひょうたんだ。 これで傷を癒してくれ。
Healing Gourd. Gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd. Made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
さて、そなたの体、その後大事はないか。
その後とは。
あの世のこと、覚えておらぬのか。
はい。
いや、司祭は後にしよう。今は、このアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ。
御意。
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に、場外への抜け穴がある。一心様より、そう聞いたことがある。まずは、その橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい。見つけたらそうだな。足の歯笛で合図をくれるか。ほら、昔、聞かせてくれたであろう。こう、ピーッとな。その音を頼りに、そなたのもとへ行こう。狼よ、そなたからも何かあるのか？
This is an option that I have because I played the game before, so you just do nothing.
そうか。では、頼んだぞ、狼よ。
If I give his charm back, I will make the game harder on me because it's like an NG plus kind of thing. Okay, this is an explanation on how to use items. And he doesn't live here. He is actually a prisoner here. You can see this is the cell. They just let him come out because he's not, like, you know, like a threat to anybody. So the soldiers are like, okay.
狼よ、無理はするな。どうか傷を癒してくれ。
You must heal your wounds. Okay, so they want me to equip this. You happy now? Alright. And here they explain the game. Basically, the game is a Dance Dance Revolution, but with swords. So, we block, and we're supposed to block the attacks at the moment they happen. If we do it perfectly, we do not get damage to our health or our posture. If we do it at the wrong time, then we can block the attack, but then we will receive some damage to our posture, which means that we get tired after each attack until our gauge fills up and they break us. So they stun us for a couple of seconds or so. So there, I broke his posture because I pressed the button at the right time. So when he attacked, I just deflected immediately, and that was it. Oh, no, not at all. This is just like the first enemy in the game. That doesn't mean anything. Alright. The parrying knife is your MVP in Dark Souls. The broken sword. The broken dagger or whatever. Broken sword. The hilt. Man, that's some god gaming. Okay, and you're gonna see bosses or mini bosses like this one. You're gonna see the name on top, and that person has two little dots. You can see them there. Each one of those is 1 health bar, which means that I have to kill this enemy twice. Someone has to come and clean this mess. I know. I mean, sorry. Alright. That's it. It's done. Yeah, it's funny that the whole thing is it's called Death Blow, but it doesn't kill them. Yeah. This door is not open yet. Nope. So those are mini bosses or bosses. Like there's there's quite a number of them. I mean, not a lot. But yeah. Ooh, gossip.
この橋の下、堀のどん詰まりに抜け穴があるじゃろ。あそこも見張りせよとの仰せじゃと。
Oh, it's hard to hear, but yeah, we can read.
なんとも限界なことじゃ。戦が近いのかもしれんの。
Okay, only 2 deaths. I'm not gonna make it then. This game is very difficult. Very difficult. I mean, yeah, it is. As you can see, this is also a fashion stream, so this is what is very hot right now in Japan. Just for you to know. More items. And we're here. So now we're calling our boss.
狼をよく見つけてくれた。さあ、参ろう。
御意。
血の定めから逃れることしかできぬとはな。この城を出てまずはアシナの国を離れるか、あるいはどこかに身を隠すか、そなたはどう思う？
御意のままに。
御意か。そなたは変わらぬな。
はっ。
さあ、参。
Okay. So now we go.
「久しいな、巫女よ。叔父上の墓前以来か。
源一郎殿。私は。
So here's when we know that the guy who had our master locked in that tower was this guy,
お
Genichi.
任せを。
邪魔立てするか、巫女の忍びを。
It's very pretty, yeah. This field is super pretty.
足の源一郎。
What game is this? This is a game for weeps, so only people who are very much in conviction that they are absolutely Japanese have played this game. Exactly, Mike.
忍びとてこの程度か。
Hello, by the way.
巫女はもらっていくぞ。
So, this fight is scripted. You can, I mean, you have to die, let's say, in this fight, but you can also win the fight. You're lacking some skills to do so, but you could do it technically. And if you do it, the scene changes only slightly. So you still lose your hand, like your arm, but you win the fight. Let's say nothing really changes in the game. Game continues as it is. But the faster way of doing it is just losing the fight, so the game can progress. Hello, Mike. Good to see you, man. How are you? How is everything? So, Mike, we finished Resident Evil 2 Remake, and then we started with this because I really wanted to do a slow run of Sekiro. First, because I haven't played it in a long time, and second, because I wanted to, you know, go very slowly and talk about the mechanics and explain everything, and, you know. I just like the game very much, so yeah.
目覚めたようじゃな。どうやらまだ日の定めではないと見える。
It is a slow run. The thing is, I have no chance to repeat the fight, so if I lose, I tried to do it, I tried to defeat it, but as you could see, I failed. I didn't have any heals or anything, so we just died. Shinobi prosthetic. So this is our main, let's say, I don't know, like upgrade system in the game. We got this from the sculptor, which is this guy who rescued us, and we have an arm again. It works. So here is, you can see it right there. That's our prosthetic arm.
お前さん、名は何と言え。その目、指し爪、忍に敗れた狼ということ言えぬ。それが忍びじゃな。わしは仏を掘らなきゃなら。お前さんはお前さんで好きにしな。
So we can ask some questions to get to know the lore of the game. You can see the sculpture also is missing one arm, and he is just like doing this, carving these Buddha statues all over in this temple.
何故俺はただ拾ったのよ。
He rescued us from the flower field.
野良犬に食わせてやることもあるまい。どれほど俺は眠っていた。
Okay, thank you, Mike. I hope the meetings are not so bad, and I hope you stream later today as well. That'll be fun.
じゃが、主の主はまだ生きておるぞ。アシナの城で囚われとなっている。だが、すぐにもその血を利用されちまう。
Thank you, Tila.
お前さんを見れば、その価値は十分にあろう。
I'm not a banana, but he does have a banana emote, which is for the small price of 1,000 bits. You can get a banana emote, as showcased right now in chat. So he explains here the Shinobi prosthetics, and he says that, well, it's the arm that he just basically gave us. And he said that our master is in the castle. He was taken to the castle, he's still alive. Still alive. And he says that they want to use his bloodline.
別な血があるという。主の主はそれを持っておる。
それゆえ巫女様は。
付け狙われる。お前さんの体が妙なことになっておるのもそのせいかもしれぬな。
So our master has this special blood, and we still don't know exactly what that is, but people who kidnapped him want that. And yeah, so we're supposed to go to the castle and see if we can rescue him.
妙なことになっておる者と気が合うかもしれんな。
You will see this all over. These are remnants. This is new. This is from the latest patch that Sekiro got for Game of the Year, I believe. And we can see, I believe we can see. I really don't know. I haven't played Sekiro when these things already were implemented, but I think we can see other people. Ah, okay, messages. And other people. Yes, so people can record whatever they did. It's like an online implementation they did for the game. Whatever. And this is our bonfire, basically. So this is where we rest and where we, you know, recover, and also the places that we use to teleport here and there. So this is the fast travel mechanic, and also the healing, resting. I mean, like this. Every time we rest, we reset the world. So when we do this, enemies that we have killed previously, they will respawn. Imminent dead ahead. Tri-finger butthole. This guy is immortal. He is immortal, but he wants to die. Problem is, yeah. So he's looking for people to kill him, because he's tired of being alive. There is a comic book of this guy, though. It's pretty cool. He is an undying. So in the game, practically he becomes your punching bag. So you can come and practice with him. You can practice different type of parry mechanics or deflecting mechanics or the new skills that you acquire if you want so. And he's just there to take it. So yeah, we cannot. I mean, no, we can't. I want to say no. So Sekiro isn't immortal. He just resurrects. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. The technicality is there. I think it's the same for Junbei. I think it's the same thing. Emo zombies. So he becomes like our training mechanic of the game. We can train with him, and the attacks, the deflect, or you know how to play the game, basically how to fight. So if you ever play this game, you can come here and talk to the guy and practice away. And there's this offering box. The offering box is here in case we kill an enemy and or a boss, or we missed an important item and we didn't grab it and we just reset the world and traveled. So this is the to prevent the soft locking of the game. So the game will put the item in this box. You will come and pick it up in case you forgot. So basically that. Okay, now we can continue. Yes, the box is basically that. It's like an anti-soft lock mechanic, but yeah, like you know. And now in our new arm, we have something called the grappling hook, which is part of the arm. It doesn't have any charges or anything. We can use it as much as we want, and it creates or helps with the verticality of this game. Just have to use it. If you can see that dot there, I don't know what color it is. Might be green. If it's in that color, it means that it's ready. We press the button and it goes. If it's on that color, it means that it's not ready. We're too far, or we are in the wrong angle. So we have to, yeah, get either closer or move the camera around or whatever, and then it will change colors. It means that we are ready to use it. That's pretty much what it is. We have to go there. That castle up there is where we're supposed to go and rescue our master. So let's see if we can do that. These bonfires, these sculptor idols, they are inactive until we touch them. So we have to come and touch them so they become active. Once they're active, though, we can travel between them. So if I wanted to, I could travel back to the one at the sculptor place. Yes, they reset enemies. So if we, let's say I kill this guy, right? And I go back to the idol and rest, this enemy will be back. So what you just saw there, which is, take a look at this enemy and pay attention to a red kind of circle that will appear. Oh, come on, stop it. So that red thing that you see, that red circle, that red, is that I can do a critical blow, like a death blow, immediately. So that's something you're gonna see a lot, either from fighting the enemy, like this, or me going behind the enemy. Because if you grab, like, if you catch them distracted or whatnot from the back, then you immediately have the option to kill them. Level 99 grind streak? I don't think so, no. The grind in this game becomes so annoying towards the end. So annoying. It's really, really bad towards the end. But we will go around. We'll see. So like this, for example, like this guy, he has no clue I'm behind him, and there you go. Easy peasy. Oh! No! I wanted to do something different. Oh, I'm gonna die. Jeez. To pay more attention to that. How does that work? The magnetic thing. There you go. Well, this will be fun. $100,000 souls for a 0.01 damage increase. Yeah, that is what it is. Wow, that hurt, dude. So remember the stealth? Get the sugar, and we're good to go. And we can rest. So at the beginning of the game, we'll make you think that you get a lot of this one after the other. That is not the case. The first three are super close to each other. That doesn't really happen that often in the game. Come here. Hey, yes. Thank you, Aizen. Thank you, Tilda. Dude, my right shoulder really hurts. I'm just old. This is another mechanic that you need to know. So like I said, our arm is the prosthetic. It's our main upgrading system. So throughout the game, we're gonna find... Get a massage? Yeah, I should. That's a good idea. Throughout the game, we're gonna find items like this one, like the shuriken wheel. So these are mechanical devices that we will find throughout the game. We have to take them to the sculpture, and the sculpture will make them part of our prosthetic, so we can use them as different types of weapons. So we won't only have our sword, but we will have also different weapons, like the shuriken wheel. We could technically go into it right now. So since we have this idol here, we can go and travel to the sculpture and ask him nicely to upgrade our prosthetic arm, I guess. Oh. Well, hello.
息を吹き返したのですね。流因の力。この目で
It's the wife.
見ることになると。
何者だ。
エマと言います。猿お方に仕える
エマ。
寿司です。
猿お方とは。
すみませぬが、主の命にて明かせません。ただ、
Very
あなたを
Japanese.
助けよと、そう仰せつかっています。信用しろとは言いません。ですが、私は主の命を果たさねばならぬのです。あなたが持っている薬水のひょうたん、それはもともと私が作り上げたものです。薬師として助けとなりましょう。
So she's a doctor. And
このひょうたん。
はい、あなたが気づいているかもしれん。このひょうたんの
she basically is the creator of the healing gourd, which is our Estus in this game. It's the thing we use to heal.
新たな種を加えれば、
We will have a different number of healings. Like at the beginning of the game, we only have one, but then it will increase if we find gourd seeds. So we give her, Emma, the gourd seeds, and she will increase our charges of the healing gourd. That's basically how it works. Yes, she can, but the problem is that
手に入れた。
she might go Shura if she keeps doing that for you.
忍び義手は
Or get the dragon blood, which is something I'll explain eventually when I start dying a lot.
銀を仕込む形ころぞ。いつまどれか。
Okay, so we show him the item that we found, the shuriken wheel, and he will create the loaded shuriken. We'll put it in our arm.
そいつ。
And now we have the first prosthetic tool. We're gonna have plenty of those. I mean, not 1,000, but we're gonna have some. We can equip up to 3 at the same time. So first, this one. And now we're gonna find also cheaper than a Firekeeper's soul, I guess. Oh yeah, definitely. And now we're also gonna start finding small emblems throughout the world. Those are the charges that we have to use our prosthetic tools, because our prosthetic tools are not for free. They require spirit emblems. You can see the number of the emblems on the lower right part of the screen. It's like a little doll. Paper doll or something. Okay, now we can go back to where we were. Oh, in case we're out of spirit emblems, we can purchase them here. But for now, we don't need any of that. So technically we could skip all this part, but we're not gonna do it. We're gonna do it in order. Like I said, it's a slow run. So we're gonna try and do as much as we can. I could have surprised that guy. In fact, I'm gonna show you. You can escape battles. Like, you can just run. And then the whole thing will reset. So this is something you can do. And it's absolutely fine. So what I wanted to show you is that even for bosses or mini bosses, you can also surprise them. And you can get rid of one of their two bars, like this. So you can see, now he has that red pulsing thing. And we get rid of one of his health bars, which is very convenient. Ow. Was it? So normally, mini bosses like this one, once they die, they will drop a prayer bead. There is a number of prayer beads in the world, and once you collect 4 of those, you can make your life, your maximum vitality, which is your maximum HP and health bar, bigger. So yeah, you increase your vitality, and you also increase your posture. Each 4 of those that you collect. Some of them give you Gourd Seed, like I said before. We take this to Emma, and Emma gives us more health charges for the healing gourd. The difference between these guys, like mini bosses or bosses, and regular enemies is that they do not respawn. Once they're dead, they're dead. You also want some blood, Aizen? We will see some. We will see, yeah, we will see a lot of that. We are going to die plenty. Oh. Let me hydrate. So yeah, we have now the option. If we had 4 prayer beads, we could enhance our vitality. Alright. Let's go. Wow. We control you. Kinda. It's okay. There's really not much to control anyway. Alright, so now you know the yeah, pretty much what the game is about, and more or less most of the mechanics. That's it. There are some things here and there, but yeah, that's Sekiro. For a few hours a day. Hey, Yoru. Yoru's still here. I'm glad that she's still here. Oh, so that guy knows we're there. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Hey, hello. I said hello. Wow, everybody. Ow. There you go. Look at this. You happy? You wanted blood. That's blood. Did you see that big boy? He is trouble. We do not like him. So we better take him out like this. That's much better. We cannot wrap the thing like that, so... I hate you so much. This shit. Oh. Got no way of healing, so... Going to equip our second item, which is the pellet. That allows us to heal for something. Just a little bit. Non-lethal knockout. Yes, I am. It's basically like watching, you know what, those action series from the 80s? When no one really hurt anybody? That's the thing. But... Ah, we want all the monies. All the monies that we can find we want. But apparently we got most of it right now, I think. Is there anything here? Nopers. So chickens are horrible, because not only they can be random when they attack, they can also be very loud, which means that they will alert other enemies of your presence. So yeah. RE8.
伊之助か、せがれよ。若様を見なかったか。
I am not your son.
せがれではない。
そなたはわしがおかしくなったというが、さすがにせがれを間違えるわけなかろう。まあよい。せがれよ。
Sure.
この鈴をそなたに託そう。若様のことを案じ。 作った守り鈴じゃ。この守り鈴を仏様にお供えしておくれ。
Young Lord's Bell Charm. A bell charm received from an old woman who asked that it be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha divine protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor of the dilapidated temple can advise on how it should be offered. Okay. There's this young man here in very good shape. Hello, sir.
誰ぞ。おう。その声。いや、まさかな。御神。我が名は野上伊之助。平田家の老頭だった。どうかそこのあばら屋の老婆の様子、私の母なのだが、狂ってしまい、もはや誰が誰だか。
I know. I know.
お主の母に鈴をもらう。そうか。礼を言う。母はその鈴を上ごとのように。仏様に備える。先母の相手、母はその上ごとのよ。
So yeah, they keep telling you to use the bell, basically. That's what they do. We'll see the bell thing later. Hey, Striddle. How are you? How's it going? With Sekiro now. Sekiro. Yeah, we finished RE2. I was like, well, I kind of want to play Sekiro. That's basically what it is. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. We finished Resident Evil. That was pretty cool. And I'm enjoying Sekiro. We're doing a slow run in which I'm explaining every single detail and things like that. So we're going slow. It's very cool. So these are known as the Memorial Mob. There are several. They're located all throughout the world, let's say, throughout the land of Ashina. So we're gonna find these guys several times in the game. Each of them have different, like, shops. Yeah, this is basically one of our shopkeepers that we're gonna keep finding throughout the game, the Memorial Mob. We can identify them because around them there's always crows. So if you see crows around, then you know more or less that the Memorial Mob should be close. Let's see how much money we have. We don't have a lot. And he sells this item, Robert's Firecrackers. Now, these firecrackers are what we need to have another Shinobi prosthetic. So we need this, we want this, but it's 500, so we don't have the money to buy it just yet. So, about the lore of this, keep this in mind, keep this item in mind, the Robert Firecrackers, because there is some lore behind it that we might talk about later, I guess. Well, you know what? We could buy it. In fact, let's do it. There you go. Cool. This is all we wanted. What's the connection between crows and money? I don't know what the connection is. That's a good question, though. Remember before the mini-boss that I told you that we could skip the whole thing? We could have. We could have skipped all that part with the mini-boss and everything and the old lady and whatever. Jump in here, grab this item, and go this way. So just for you to know that that's one of the things that people do when they are speedrunning this game or whatnot. Demon Souls, Jump King, Sekiro. Yeah, that's kind of true, right? That is true, actually. Not kind of true, it is true. You do that. Okay, it's enough. Look at that, that's some skin hanging there. So the symbol for the grappling hook, right? You can see it, it's rounded and whatnot. It's the one that I explained before. The symbol here is different. Can you see it? It is a different symbol. So what it means is that this one, I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna get to that place and I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna be safe. If I use this one, there is no place to stand. So this one basically just serves as a point for me to grapple and then move forward. So I'm not gonna be stable after that. I'm gonna be jumping forward after. So that is the difference. We're gonna see that symbol in some bosses. And it's gonna be useful for us to know that we can grab to the boss and go short distances. So that's the main purpose of it, basically. Also, we can do this, which is cool. There you go. Made it safely. Let's go to the sculpture and let's create the new with the rubber firecrackers, create the new shinobi prosthetic. Let's do that. Oh, and also give the gourd to the seed to Emma.
ひょうたん
はい。種をひょうたんに植え、これで薬水。妙、貢献があれば、それ、
そう
ひょうたんの種を薬水のかさ増しをしま。おや、
ああ仏にす
ならば、仏のことなら。
So now we have 2 charges of the gourd. Okay, Tula.
なお前知っただって
How many times have I played through?
これは
Not many. Not many. I played it when it came out in 2019. I played it once after, and that was it. That was like a year ago or so. So I really haven't played that much. But that's why I wanted to play.
忍びだけで
So I'm really not good at the game at all, or anything. But I really, really like it. Yeah, I thought so too. I wanted to do something slow for a change. Because once you get to know these games, you know, Dark Souls or these game, you tend to assume that everyone watching also knows it very well, and you just go fast. And it's very tempting. I'm like constantly tempted to go fast, but
せいぜい
yeah.
乗りかかった船じゃ仕込むことだけはしてやろう。
Should I hydrate you? So a new thing that happened here is we received where is that? Oh, it's still not unlocked out there. It should be here then. So what we received is the skill scroll. Anti-speedrun hype, yeah. Before we start speedrunning something, but yeah. So we received the skill scroll, which is basically now the ability to buy some skills with our experience. So you can see on the right side of the screen that I have a bar that says 1, and there's like almost halfway through right now. That's my experience bar. So I get the experience when I kill an enemy. Different enemies give you different amount of experience. And the 1 means that I already completed the bar once. Ooh, nice banana, that sounds good. So obviously it begins with 0 and 0 experience, but then every time, like each time you complete 1 bar, that number will be locked in for you. So it will be increasing 1, 2, 3, 4 if you decide to not spend it. And you will never lose that experience. However, the experience that I have on my bar, the current one, the one that hasn't been completed and hasn't been locked in with the number, is the one at risk. If I die, I am going to lose a percentage of my experience bar and also a percentage of my money. That's in a normal case. If I die, I lose that. There is no way to get it back. That's the way it is. However, one mechanic of the game that it's a random mechanic that begins at 33% chance, 35% chance. It's called the unseen aid. If I die, I have 33 to 35% chance of trigger that event, which will protect me, meaning that I won't lose any experience or any money. But that is just random. The more I die, the less chances I have for the unseen aid to kick. Oh, it's 30%. I can see it there in the screen. 30%. But anyways, that's what we have so far. We have 1 level already stored. We're halfway through the second. And now, thanks to the sculptor, we can actually start spending that on some skills. So we can come to the idle and to the skills menu, and we can check the different types of skills that I can learn right now. At the moment, I could learn the Whirlwind Slash or the Mikiri counter, but the Mikiri counter costs 2 bars. The Whirlwind Slash costs 1 bar. I don't want to buy this one, I want to buy the Mikiri, so I'm going to wait and keep saving for that one. Also, we have a new prosthetic, the Shinobi Firecracker. We can change our prosthetics as long as they are equipped, and that should be fine. Also, we have to talk to the guy about the bell that we found.
わしごお前それ
Oh, he's not gonna say anything about it?
わ
Oh,
しが掘
shit.
るごおんそれではまあ
They one eye. So here is where we're gonna use the bell that we received from the lady.
目をつぶり鈴の声を聞いてやるといい。その鈴の音が呼び覚ますじゃろう。眠っちまってるお前さんの古い記憶を。
I'm not eating pizza. I wish I was. So we use the bell, the altar, and we were focusing on the prayer, and now we're here. We yeah, we're gonna go this way for a little while. Oh, Yoru. Why don't you order something? Look at this. So this is not the same place that we were before, right? And it might be on fire. Might not be, who knows? You see, you got the support of Bati. You're the son of... What happened? Thieves. You must hurry to divine heir. What year is it? It's an odd question. The year of the Dragon Spring Pilgrimage. 3 years ago. So, the bell from the lady is an old memory. Which means it's something that happened in the past that the lady got stuck her mind on before she went crazy. I mean, not crazy, but senile, right? And she put all the memories there. We got the bell, we used it at the altar. Basically, we are living that again, but with our current self and consciousness. So, that is good. I had to cook fish and cabbage like a proper... Ah, why? Why are you adulting? Yeah, such a series, man. Serious. Quite the serious meal. So you see, soldiers like this one, when they're carrying a torch, they will alert others as well. They will start screaming and they will start like moving it around, which alerts the other people as well. So we gotta be careful with those, or we gotta be quick in killing them. That's one thing. Which, fortunately, we are, so that's okay. Adulthood is... I'm applying for a refund? Yeah. You remember when... I remember when I was young and I was like, man, I wish I was 18 or something, you know? And then I was 18 and I was like, okay, same shit. And then I was suddenly 30-something, and I was like, hey, this... Someone wants to stop this? No? This is not stopping. No way? Okay, cool. And now I'm just a sad human being. And old. Because, yeah, it never stopped. So these guys, the fish I'm killing past there, those are treasure carp. So they are rare. And they will not attack you, they will actually run away in the opposite direction. They always drop this. You can only kill them once. And there is a limited number of carps in the game. So if you know their locations, then you will know what to look for and go immediately and kill them. If you see them and they disappear, you can go away from for a second, then come back and they will respawn, or you can just, like, you know, close the game and go back to the main menu and then load your save file and they should be there. So we want those or a specific thing on the game. But that's later. So this guy is one of the vendors. He is not part of the mob, of the memorial mob. He is a different vendor. He doesn't take coin. He takes scales. So the items I just collected, that's what we can buy things with. He sells these items. Those are all limited editions. The floating passage is a skill that we might get eventually, or the mask is also part of a quest. So we can save for these items, or I can buy the withered red gourd. The red gourd is not like our healing gourd. Our healing gourd heals us. The red gourd cures and gives us some level of immunity to the status of burn. So in Sekiro you can be terrified, burned, or poisoned. And we are going to find different gourds that will help to those status effects. So that's why we can buy here with the red gourd. It works the same as the healing one in the sense that we can use it on a limited number of charges per resting period. But every time we rest, it will recharge. I'm not gonna buy it though. I don't care that much for that one. So at least not now. But we know where he is, or that is. And we will be back. We'll be back. Oh, that was dirty. You see, he is like calling for reinforcements, but there's nobody, so. Fortunately for the guy, there's nothing he could do. And we found another. So again, like I said, I'm saving still for my skill. The skill I want costs 2 bars. I only have 1, but I'm about to reach the second, so we're gonna wait for that one. Till we reach the second, we're gonna buy that skill, and we're gonna continue with the game. But first, that skill. So we could approach the areas in Sekiro in 2 ways. We can try to be extra careful and try to be very sneaky all the time, and run away if they see us and whatnot. Or we can just go and, you know, kill everybody. And we just don't give a fuck if they see us or not. We just... Yeah, that's the violent version of it. Oh, we can try and be sneaky from time to time. Normally I play... I try to be sneaky, because I'm afraid of dying all the time. Because I'm a big chicken. I am a coward, yeah, I'm a coward. That's the right word. That is the right word indeed. Ow! Ow! You... Fuck you. Okay, so that's the status of burn. As you can see, I'm burning right now. Which is no good. So those guys are super dangerous because of the status thing of burn. As you can see, they can basically just kill you with that. Or these assholes can also do so. There you go. If you noticed, while I'm doing a death blow, performing a death blow on one enemy, I'm killing one enemy, I get iframes, which are invincibility frames, which means that while I'm doing that animation, I cannot be hurt by anything. So sometimes we take advantage of that just to kill one enemy, and the other one can do whatever they want, we just don't care. Then we escape. So we can see the whole thing from here. We can see that there's some guys patrolling. We're gonna kill the doggo. And the other doggo, just in case. So what is the cool thing about the system, but it's also something that makes Sekiro, at least the exploration part, a little bit easy, is that you can just run away if you want to. And that ends up being fine. I could, for example, right now, just run away. And those enemies are not going to chase me for too long. And yeah, so that's something that makes the game at least a little bit easier than it should be. So the difficulty of Sekiro is mostly on on the combat system. See, yeah, the doggy can die over and over again now. As intended. Everything's working as intended. Alright, so we see this asshole right here. Fuck, I'm gonna die. No, I'm gonna die. I died. Okay, I died. But then something will happen. You'll see. No, I haven't died. I haven't died yet. So, when you die in the game for the first time, you will see this message from our master, and they explain how resurrection works. So you can see that I have... Maybe I'm covering it? Let me see if I'm covering it. I think I am, though. There you go. You see here, under my face, there is my health bar, but on top of that there is like a scratch thing. So those are that is my resurrection power. I can revive once every time I die between rests. So right now it is crossed out because I just revived and I haven't rested. So that's the thing. If I go and rest, the thing will again reset to normal. This is a shortcut to the place we were in before. So, all good. It's all good. Or it's not only by resting, but also with sometimes. You can see I disengaged battle, waited some time, and now it is loading back again. It's recharging my resurrection after because I did a death blow thing. So there's two ways in that it can recharge. Either I rest or I death blow an enemy, then I get it back. So that doesn't count as a true death. It's only a true death once I have died, let's say twice in a row. If I die twice in a row, then I will be permanently dead, and that's when I lose either experience and money, or I get the unseen aid, depending on that. Now we know that as part of the lore is that my resurrection power is from my master, actually. He gave me his blood, so that's why I can do it. See? And again, like I said, I could go confront those guys or whatever, fight with them, or I could just do these kind of thing, and this is what it becomes like cheap in the game. You can just run, they will lose track of you, and that was it. You can just go back. Master is super cool, but that is why people are after him, because his blood is special. And you see the whole thing just reset, and I can take advantage of that situation, which is, I don't know, kind of shitty, I would say. That guy who's super drunk there. He's like, oh, alright. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir. The emblems. And that should be it for this area. So, let's continue. If you noticed, I got an item from these guys. I got the flame barrel. It's a flame barrel that spews fire. Can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic to become a prosthetic tool. It is difficult to control the rage-filled red eyes with the power of man alone. However, a fire-based weapon could be a means of resisting them. They are said to fear fire above all else. So they kind of tell us what the weapons are for, like the shinobi prosthetics, what they're good against and whatnot. Is this healthy young fella? Very good desires for everybody. But again, this is part of lore. What he's saying there is something cryptic. You don't understand much what he's saying the first time you come here, but then you understand that what he's talking about is actually recovering a shinobi prosthetic. That it is important. I mean, it's very useful. You don't have to do it. None of the shinobi prosthetics are mandatory, but it's good to have. It's good to have.
兄貴、次はこのお堂ですかい。いや、そこはいい。次に行くぞ。剣道、お前 でもあれば重蔵様にやめんか。仏様には手出し無用。何度言えばわかるんだタコが。怒らないでおくれよ兄貴。タコでごめんよ。
Well, unfortunate. And this is what the man was talking about. The Shinobi Axe of the Monkey. A heavy, black iron axe used by Shinobi. Can be fitted to the Shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. This boorish axe is used less for cutting and more for breaking things with its weight, once the favorite weapon of a shinobi known as the Bounding Monkey of the Sunken Valley. It was lost along with his left arm. So in this game, shinobis have a history of losing their arms. Apparently. I'm not taking from Buddha, because I'm not, like, destroying the temple. Well, that part of the temple. And I was also told by people just like take it, right? Because I'm protecting this place. If anything, they should be thankful. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna be killed by a chicken. I will be killed by the chicken. I swear to God. Alright, but that's enough. That's all I wanted to do right now here in this area. So going back here because we already opened the shortcut, right? So that's okay. That's good enough. We're going to acquire this skill since we already have 3 points. We can buy this one, which is only 2, is the Mikiri counter. So it will allow us to counterattack some attacks that are frontal, right? Like piercing attacks, so we can counter their thrust attacks is the word. Here we go. Buy the Shinobi one. Sending card. Okay. We're not gonna buy anything else yet. That one is more than enough for the moment. We're going to go back to the future and talk to the sculptor. That's what we're doing. Undying Samurai training Mikiri counter learn. So now we can also train the Mikiri with our friend the Undying.
さてな、一つ言えるの、仏様はお前さんの古い記憶を起こして、お前さんがどう思いどう覚えていたすべてはそれ次第じゃ。見るものすべてがそういうことじゃ。
So he's telling you that what you experience is not necessarily the past. It could be, but it could also be a memory. Hey Jaggy, how are you? Yes, Sekiro. It's a slow run of Sekiro. Very slow run of Sekiro. We're going through the game, we're explaining the mechanics, we're checking the places, getting the items, you know.
随分と腕に馴染んできたようじゃな。お前さん、これを取っておきな。
So now we have 2 new prosthetics, and now he gives us this, the prosthetic esoteric text. So these techniques of this text are different from the ones he gave us before. The ones before were more like combat-wise, and these ones are the techniques for the prosthetics. A book of secrets that details a variety of techniques for use with Shinobi prosthetic, grants the ability to learn prosthetic style skills. Written by a man who abandoned the path of the Shinobi, but could not bring himself to discard his painstaking research. He never expected to pass these on to anyone else. Thank you very much, my friend. And like I said, we can now equip the third of our prosthetics. We're gonna equip the flame vent, and we can go through them like very easily during the fights. Only 3 at a time though. We're going back to where we were. Yoru is still around. Didn't know. Guys, do we have encoding today? Just to know if Yoru is able to watch normally or whatnot.
Oh, ここを開けやがれ。こそこそと隠れてんのは分かってんだ。おとなしく投降しないと痛い目見るぞ。聞こえてんのか。ああ。
People Flower is so good, man. So good.
お主、肝心な時に、いや、お主賊を手び、さもなくばこの平田屋敷が、そうよ。いねえ。裏切り者はいねえ。
So that guy doesn't like us too much. He thinks we're traitors.
どうか動かないでください。傷に触ります。
So imagine how confused Sekiro is right now, because he lived through this 3 years ago, but it was different, and now he's going through it again.
あれは手だれよ。どうしても私が行かねば。
In his future self or something? Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's gotta be super weird for him though.
無理です。この傷ではとても。
You're in no condition to get this.
族ではない
Not a thief.
忍び殿、族あやつらは若様の脱出もお願いです。忍び殿、これをどうか。
ショー
Okay, at least someone believes in us, which is good.
よう旦那、あんたも火事場泥棒です
He
か。
doesn't look shady at all, right?
旦那は見たとこ忍びですかね。何か探し物でも。まあ何にせよ、ここはあっしが先に見つけた場所でさ。よそを漁ってください。ああ、そういえば。
He looks very clean, yeah.
上に三重の塔が見えやしたぜ。あんだけご立派な塔だ。きっと中にはお宝がしまわれてるに違いねえ。あっしならそう思いやすね。ねえ旦那、どっかの崖上にさ。
Okay.
あっしな。
He is giving us some hint of an item that is around. We're gonna go get it. It's just hinting at something. So the first time you play, you just have no clue, right? What he's talking about. And later you realize that, oh, this is it. Bundled Jizo statue. that's why we wanted the axe. Because without the axe, fighting these guys is very difficult. They're always like shielded, right? With the axe, that can happen. That's why we wanted it. As you can see. Well. Not like it's easy, but easier, I would say. This is a path we can follow right now, and that should be fine. Or we can go the other way where we were before, so that's also another path. We will be back here at some point. We'll be back. So again, you can do things very aggressively, or you can just take your time. Whatever you do, it's okay. Enemies have routes that they follow, so they patrol. Like this one, for example, is patrolling right now, right? You can take advantage of that to kill others. Or, again, you can take advantage of the reset state that they get. Ow. There you go. It's a Sekiro class. Except that I am not very good, yeah, I'm just playing the game. And that's a mini boss. Remember, it has 2 bars, so mini boss. Obviously, we want all the advantage we can get, so we are going to start by doing this. Now, these enemies special, this enemy is difficult. He has that attack. And that attack is a bitch. Like, I failed there. It's difficult to counter them. Yeah, like... Alright. Yeah. There you go. That's why we learn Mikiri, to fight this guy, though. Oh, why am I so stupid? And he's gone. So, those thrust attacks is the ones that you counter with Mikiri. You just sort of put your foot down. So that is why we got Mikiri counter now. So we can progress in this area At least to this point. Suppress presence. That's okay. Or we can keep saving. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, we can go back to what we were doing in Ashina Outskirts. And go back to the present and see what's going on over there. Let's see. Let's check out. So, remember the clean guy?
おや見覚えのある顔だ。ああ、忍びの旦那だ。いやあの世以来ですね。あ、へえ、なるほど。覚えてねえと。なあ旦那、あっしはあんたにその頃は賊をやってやした。それから足を洗って物売りを始めたんです。
He is an honest merchant now.
が
You gotta believe him.
銭がないからそこで旦那あっしにチートばかし銭を用立てていた。それを元手に旦那にもきっと役。それからおまけにあの世のこと。
This is a scam. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So he needs money to start his business, and he will give us information at least about that night when he's what he's talking about when we met. We already know about that night, but yeah, why not?
話して。
ああ、あの世あっしらは平田の屋敷に押し入りやした。平田はご存知の通り芦名の分家。ちんけな野党なんざけど先だっての戦の折だ。若い侍そこを狙って押し入りやして、その最中でさ、旦那は何かを探して、あっしが知ってるのはそう。ああ、あの世もちょうどそんな顔してやして、今もねえ、お題さえいただけりゃぜひ情報を買ってく。
So he would sell more information if we are willing to pay for more information. Should be fine.
お買い上げ。ああ、忍びの道具のあっし。
And then he is telling us now about the tube with fire blasting out of it. We already have it. So the flame barrel memo. So when in the game, when you haven't gotten the items for the, or even if you have, but on your first playthrough, so many things that you're gonna miss. So some triggers in the game for this kind of items. These are basically treasure maps. They will tell you where the item is, and you go get it. But it's not necessarily very explicit. So this one is for the flame barrel. We already have it. We already have the tool. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's telling me that he has it. So since we have it, and we tell him the guy gives us this for free. He gives us oil for free. Feels bad about it. I mean, okay. Nothing else for the moment though.
これも平田のものだ。弔ってやらねば。九郎様。エマ殿。平田から逃れてきたもの。他には。もうほとんど残っておりません。そうですか。すまぬ。流因を狙う者は絶えぬ。
So this is a little bit of lore. We get it, the spirit of our master through the map, doing different things on its way to the castle. So that's basically lore. Oh, we can eavesdrop the conversation too.
悪を
Here you
ね
go.
縛るだけでは不安じゃの戦の前に我らが襲われてはしょうもないわいざとなれば火を使うしかあるまい赤目は火を恐れるそういうお達しじゃてお達しね変わっちまったなアシナの戦も
Hey Yoru. Yoru, is the quality okay for you? Like it's the encoding okay, everything okay? Right, something important is that they tell us now, the game tells us that the enemies with red eyes are weak to fire, but they're also stronger. So we gotta be careful with enemies with red eyes. That's what they just said. Yes? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna use this candy, and this candy, what it does is this. It makes us kind of invisible, so our stealth is better. So we can do this, because this enemy is... Is it one of the first enemies that people have trouble with in the game? And you can see why. That grab attack of the guy, it's pretty strong. Oh yeah, and that's it. Wait. Hey, Hydrate. You should have bet on that one? Oh, okay. And our second prayer bead. Some mini-bosses, like some mini-bosses also give you this, and skill paper thing. So it means that you already acquired this skill and you don't have to buy it. In this case, the Shinobi Medicine rank 1, which it's a passive effect, means that my healing items will heal me 4 more now. So that is a good thing. And I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna then grab more. I'm gonna grab a drink because I have nothing, so I can pay for the hydrate thing. I'll be right back. See you in a second, guys. See you. Hmm. There you go. Also ate a cookie. Because I had a cookie that was delicious. Going well. Ooh, that's so nice, Yoru. So nice. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. And you have a class in 1 hour? Okay, cool. Hope you enjoy your class. I hope it's going also well. That was good action. Very good action. So there is a skip here. You see that part over there? That building? That item? That is something that is possible to reach. Technically, I mean, yeah, technically possible. There is a skip that can be done. I'm not gonna perform it, but you can skip a considerable amount of this area just to grab some items. You read a lot in 8. Many sweets. That is true. You told me. You told us at the beginning, right? That you read a lot also. That's cool. It's very, very cool. That's our second, well, third technically, gourd seed. We will be using that. Oh, yes. We will. You hear that? So that's an asshole with a casserole. Pretty much literally. You're gonna see him right now. I want to show it to you. Wait, I'm gonna kill this guy first. Gunners are annoying. Look at this guy. So his only purpose is just to, you know, look for intruders and then alert everybody. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's very annoying. Yeah. Hey Min. How are you? How are you? How is everything? So again, you can see a lot of these enemies are already alerted because of the asshole. And there's also a mini-boss down there, patrolling. So it's... Again, but you just played it. Today. And yesterday. And the day before. And every day. I mean, if you're having fun, just go ahead. Play it. I'm actually very happy that you are happy with the game. Because you were, like, really hyped for it. And waiting for it, so... That's cool. Temple posting. Turn back if you value your life. You can't behead the headless. Our swords and pikes did nothing. We could go on ahead. We just don't want to. Oh. You know what? Maybe we do. Let's do that. Stop me. He's a happy boy. He wants to play his RE8. Right, so we're here and they said you should not be here. So go away. But we didn't listen. So we are. Over here, in the dark, there is that guy over there. He has no head. There are 4 or 5? 4. 4 enemies, 4 headless in the game. They all represent a different warrior from a distant past. So yeah, they're difficult. They're very difficult. You want to learn the speedrun village, but you don't know. You didn't know there was going to be a category for. Oh, okay. So they still haven't established categories. Antidote. Find grass. And we open a shortcut. We're back to where the other guys were. It's good. Made it. So you want to learn speedrun of village. I wondered, Min, who does it? Who in a speed? Because I don't know this. I mean, I'm not sure entirely. On a particular game, let's take Village for example. Who decides what are the categories and why? Like, why people take just some random stranger's words as rules? If I say, no, I want to speedrun Resident Evil 8, but it's my, I don't know, like my only knife category except for one boss, and fuck you because that's the rule I do it, like... Yeah, but that's what I hate, you know, because it becomes arbitrary. It's like, oh no, the mods said no. It's like, well, who the fuck are they? Like, they're not gonna take the fun away from me, right? It's... And why I cannot make my own unofficial category to say unofficial, but make it official as well? It's like, well, it's a category, you cannot... I don't know, I think it feels kind of... They give too much power to just those people. No, please don't. Don't unmod. If you want to unsub, it's okay. You don't have to sub. There is no reason for you to sub. But the mod thing... In RE7, normal and easy is the same run, except that enemies have a little bit more HP. Right. Because I think it was... Wait, it was... In what game was this playing the other day? I think it was Little Nightmares when he was doing the runs for Little Nightmares. And he was like... Oh yeah, but this is not accepted in the run, right? Normally, there are things that are not accepted. It's like, oh, you can skip this, but you cannot skip the next one. Because the mods haven't approved it. And it's like, well, fuck them. I mean, like, if this makes the game faster and you found it and you can do it, if they don't like it, it's their problem, right? If they... I don't know. It's like... why they give so much power to these people in deciding how the game should be enjoyed. I don't know, man. So anyway, we're grabbing some items. I think there is one here. A pellet. And there is an idol. Ah. Ah. Oh. Wow. He really followed. Yo, dude. Stop. He did. I guess it needs guidelines for the speedrun to be fair. Yeah, I get that. And, like, I get the idea of getting the speedrun to be fair, but those people sometimes are so stubborn, and they will be like, even if the whole community is already using some strats or interested in some strats because they discovered them and they're good, they would say no. I get the feeling that sometimes they kind of get too drunk with their power, and it's like, well, we said no, so no. Oh, shit, okay. Idiots. Ow. No! No, don't lower your posture, you piece of shit. I'll explain what happened there. So when you saw the guy doing like this thing and then getting like kind of an aura around him, his posture bar is the yellowish thing, and he can reduce it there if he completes the little ritual, the short ritual. I'm supposed to stop him, I just didn't. I can stop him by using one shuriken or something like that. It just hit him. So that's the way. Anyway, we have another bead, so I think we have 4 already. We should have 4. Which means that we can now... Wait. No. Not yet. Where is the idol? Oh. The idol is... Oh, okay. So there's an enemy there. Should be okay now? There you go. So now we have 4 prayer beads. We can use them to enhance our physical attributes. Which means we complete one necklace with 4 beads. Now we have more vitality and better posture. And each one of those contains, each one of these items contain a little bit of lore of the world, which is pretty cool. The ferocity of Ashina's army is renowned throughout the nation. Its generals are especially talented, every one of them accomplished in the Ashina sword style. I don't know about other games, but the RE community, if a lot of people want something to be a category to be mods, can add them, like RE7 guest house %. I think a lot of people asking for it. Yeah, that makes sense. You see, like I get having some referees for the thing, or people like taking care of the speedrun of the game in order to make it fair. I get that. But being the ultimate word, like I'm the final word. If I said no, then this is a no. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't be that fool of yourself. That's kind of shitty. Okay, we need to rest. But yeah, that makes sense. If a lot of people is asking for a particular game or something like that, then it's, yeah, great. Right, that's the way it should be. That's some Monka shaking. That's it, I think. Okay, I think Vati will be happy if she sees this. That's what. Well, hello, dear Schneck. Oh shit. Can you just go away? Alright. We people run. Good. Indeed, we people run. Wait, did you already finish RE2? Yeah, I finished RE2. And now I want to show Mike how to play Sekiro? No, I'm actually very embarrassed that you're watching this, Min, because you're a good Sekiro player. I'm not. We're just doing a slow run, in which we're explaining everything, we're going through the items, through the lore, mechanics, everything. So, I just wanted to play some Sekiro. I haven't played Sekiro in over a year. So, it was like, yeah. I mean, Min, you're good at games, in general. So, that's the thing. You still died to Headless? I mean, yeah. Headless or tall? Oh shit! I didn't know they could do that. Fuck. What? Where am I? Okay, I'm here. Where am I? I think I never did this snake so slowly, so I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Here? Yeah, okay. Alright. How do you do this slow? I have no clue. The snake is there, right? Alright. So, like... that? No, not like that. What is there? Oh shit. Okay. Just do it as usual, it's fine? Oh, okay. Yeah, headless are horrible. Headless are just annoying. But they did upgrade. Yeah, me too. Me too, man. Because when you feel like there is less at risk, you're like, oh, okay. Very angry. Very angry snake. So the snake disappears of this, like, leaves this place after this? Normally I'd pick an item there. Wanna go try. Let's see. I guess it does, right? Oh yeah, it leaves the place. Cool. There's a snap seed over there. That is good. It's funny, this is full of, like, remnants and whatnot. Like, people dying in this part. That's funny. Okay. Add coal sugar. I think Yank was playing this 2 days ago or so, like last week or so. I think it was Jank, I believe. Playing Sekiro. Mike is also playing Sekiro. So there's this asshole. Herb Catalog Scrap. A page torn from the Ashina Herb Catalog, a compendium of flowers and herbs. The snapseed naturally grows in ravines and deep valleys. According to denizens of the Sunken Valley, such places are appropriate for offering oneself in marriage to the Great Serpent. If one wishes to become a bride, they must enter the belly of the serpent in the valley. Yes, Vati, but it was not intentional. It was not intentional, I promise. I promise. Yes. Good. Anyway, we're all very well rested. This guy is the only guy in the game that I don't like killing.
木陰かわいそうなオラの馬子よ。やつら爆竹なんぞで脅かしよって。死んじまった。死んじまったよ。
But the game is doing this to teach you something. Wow, look at this. So if you listen to what he said, he says that his horse, like, he just wanted to scare his horse, but then at the end, Gunpowder ended up killing the horse. So he's basically giving us a hint that if we use Gunpowder, we can scare large animals. And so it happens that we have some firecrackers. See? Just in case, just for you to know. A little bit of information. Also more lore.
それゆえ我が血を流因の力を利用するというのですか。いかに力を得るとで痛みも恐れも忘れ戦い続けるなど私は人の生き方を歪めたくはないのです。
この四角の山を見ろ。もはや尋常の術では橋のは守れぬ。
So here's part of the motivation of Genichiro, the guy who has our master prisoner. He wants the blood, like our master's blood, because he wants to defend Ashina. He feels that the only way of doing so is by also having the immortality. Oh, we want to listen to that conversation, so we're not going to kill them yet. We're going to escape, and we're going to listen to the conversation later. That's what we want to do. See if we can hear the conversation from this side. Yeah. Wait.
見ろ。大手門にのろしが上がっておる。刑部様か。ああ、まさに鬼刑部。あのお方がおれば、芦野もまだまだ安泰よ。
That is exactly what we're doing, yes. Yes, that is true. That's so silly. So funny though. Yikes. Oh, he saw us. Hog. Oh, that was it. So we pretty much have all the items in the area, so that is good. That should be fine. So it's time to fight. Let's go.
我国は行分正隆なり大手門この行部が通さぬ
I fucked it up already. Anyway. So remember that they mentioned something about scaring great beasts? That's what we do. That was our first boss, let's say. Official boss. It's me, you won't leave the horse out of this, that is true. And his name is Gyobu. Oniwa is demon. So he was actually the demon Gyobu. Masataka is his name. Actually, Gyobu is his last name. So is this guy who used to be a bandit, but then he lost against the lord of this region, and he became like one of his generals. His, let's say, trademark thing was the big spear that he had. So what happens in Sekiro is when you kill a boss, you receive the memory. This is an item that you can use at the idol. Once you use it, with that memory, what you do is that you make your character stronger. Once. You get 1 point of strength, attack power. And you can do that with each memory that you get from each boss you defeat. Oh, he used to be a bandit leader. Yeah, that's true. Bandit leader. Yeah, he wasn't... Yeah. And he lost... he lost the battle to Ishin, and then now he is a general. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with the sculpture's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. Kyobu Masataka Oniwa was keeper of the Ashina Castle Gate. This game is incredible. This game is so good. And he gave us a prosthetic tool. I mean, at least a tool to make a prosthetic tool. Mechanical barrel that can be given to the sculptor to enable prosthetic tool upgrades. It appears to have been made to fit perfectly inside the wrist bone of the shinobi prosthetic. A reinforced core is sure to make a shinobi fangs even sharper. So this is an upgrade. Now we can take the mechanical barrel to the sculptor and we can upgrade the prosthetic tools, which is very good. Oh, this is a new thing, right? Reflection of strength. You have defeated an extraordinary foe who can now be faced once again in memory. Okay, so when I played this game, this didn't exist. This is relatively new. I think it was implemented in October when Sekiro received the Game of the Year patch. One of the things that you can do, besides the remnants that we saw before, the little videos of other characters, is going through gauntlets and also repeating boss fights if you want to. So this is pretty cool. I would say if you want to practice a boss fight or just want to repeat it, then you can do it. That is cool. Let's check the battlefield, because there is a... Damn, I hate my eyes so much. There you go. It's here. Imagine practicing a boss fight. There is... So I have a favorite thing on... There is something I really like of some From Software boss fights, or Soulborn Sekiro fights. Okay, let me use the memory first. So...
To my side, my noble
Holy crap. Rafi, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, and welcome in. We're doing a slow run of Sekiro, in which we are going together, checking out items, and explaining things along the way. I am by no means an expert, or by no means any good at this game, but I am passionate about it, so that counts. So let me use the memory of Kyobu. And then you can see it that this will permanently increase my attack power by 1 point. So this means that we are 1 point stronger than we were at the beginning of the game. Remnant Gyobu. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. Gyobu Oniwa once led a group of infamous bandits, but was defeated by Ishin, who was so captivated by his show of strength that he took him in as an Ashina warrior. Oniwa would later go on to become a Genichiro Ashina's most trusted retainer. Nice. That is very good. Right? So what I was saying is that there is a type of boss fights that I really like in these games. Oh, Spot, I'm okay with soul bosses until there is a duo that's impossible to keep in view. Looking at you, Gargoyles and Executioner Dragon Slayer. It's funny, I think on my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1, I struggled way more on gargoyles than I struggled on Ornstein and Small. To be fair, like Ornstein and Small, I think I first tried it. Might have been that I just, you know, practiced like grinded too much and I was like over leveled. That could be because I go very slow when I'm playing for the first time. But Gargoyles was like ridiculously hard for me the first time. I think I died a couple of times there, at least. So the kind of fights I like, they have to have a rhythm to it. The normal rhythm of a boss fight in this kind of games is 4/4. It's 4/4. It's 1-to-1. Is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Right? So you're always like waiting for. If it's 4 blows, you go like bam 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 bam, and those are the ones that you're deflecting. There's a particular type of boss fights in this game and also in Dark Souls that have a different cadence to it, right? That it goes in 3/4. It goes like 1 2 3 4, and that's the kind of fight that I like. In this game is the Corrupted Monk that has that cadence. The second phase of the Guardian Ape in Dark Souls 3 is the Dancer. They have a different cadence to it. So the rhythm messes up with your head a lot, but once you get it, it's very satisfying to go through. So yeah. Advance on one, get prison ganked by the other. Yeah, that's true, Spot. Like, those kind of boss fights, they're not only... they're kind of artificially difficult at some point. Because of that, because of how unfair it becomes. It's like, well, this is just unfair, right? I cannot see. So what am I gonna do? Remember the crows?
悟空よ、こんなところに死者があるところ、また供養ゆえに、さあ。
Let's see what he sells. That we want the gourd seed. We want to have another healing. So since we have this money, we can buy 2 of these. We will. That should be good. We're going to ignore that man. We're poor again, yes. We're definitely poor again. It happens. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We're talking to the crazy lady, because why not?
へえ、あんたが生き残ったのかい。鬼の行部様もやっと屍になれたかね。けれど何も変わりゃしない
It
ね。
changes nothing.
戦は続き、屍は積まれ、怨嗟ばかりが満ち満ちる。あんた考えたことがあるかい。ないだろう。ないだろうね。だからこそあんたもあやつも。あ、
This lady is
もう行き。
pretty
バ
savage.
バが何を語ろう。あんたの親子、そういうもん。
Hello, sir. I'm ignoring you on purpose. So again, like, one of the things of these games is that they will make you walk a lot. They will make you look around a lot. They will make you use your abilities, right? Once you know the things and locations, it's fine. But the first time, usually people do not do this. They don't come here and they don't start like jumping like monkeys and doing things like this, right? They just won't. Many people will, but many others no. So you have this. And then you have one prayer bead. I told you the prayer beads came from mini bosses. They might also come from treasure. God damn it. Alright. Platforming was, yeah, it was not of any of the DS. But look at this guy. Remember that uniform? That's important.
ネズミがもう一匹。いや、その目。飢えた狼か。切る前に名を聞いてやる。名乗りわしに名乗る名などないか。忍びは大概そうじゃ。名乗らず死におる。じゃが、その左腕、忍
So
び技師
pretentious.
とは懐かしい。
This is the difference between someone like between 5'11 and 6.
なるほど。石腕の狼か。気に入ったぞ。ならば、セキロ。お主をそう呼ぼう。お前は何だわしはアシナの天狗よ。おうセキロ。お主もネズミ狩りをせぬか。なんだと。このアシナにはネズミが入り込んでよ。ネズミもそれをどうやら
So he says he wants us to kill some rats.
そうじゃセキロ。
And he gave us the name Sekiro. Sekiro means the one-armed wolf. Because he said, I mean, we have no name. So he was like, well, you have no name, so I'll give you this one. And now he wants us to kill some rats. Now he's not literal. He wants us to kill some... Description of the rats that have snuck into Ashina. Speak to the Tengu again once the rats are dealt with. The rats are assassins from Senpo Temple. Short stature, wear bamboo hats. A number of rats are lurking about, last seen around Ashina Castle Gate. Okay. So he wants us to go and kill some rats, which we will do. And then we're coming back to him, and he will give us a reward for our efforts. By the way, the fight with Yobu here. I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the fight, I came around here because there was a tower here. A tower like that one over there, but it was here. So you can climb on that tower at the beginning of the fight because Gyobu is still like introducing himself and just riding around. So he gives you time because Gyobu can destroy this tower and the tower will be destroyed for the rest of the fight, right? Rest of the time. So what you have to do is super quickly come. You can climb that tower by using this little, you know, level here that is different. Grab there. And then you will jump here to this wall and grab. It's a difficult jump, but you can make it. And then Gyobu will still target you. If you take Gyobu around this, if you're on the rooftop and you take Gyobu around this part, and you just stand up there, on that rooftop, Gyobu will jump to his death here. And it will be an insta-kill for the boss. Right? IRL rats are nice. I really, really like them. I mean, I would say animals in general, man. I don't get the hate for some animals. Oh. Hey, you guys. All good? All good? All good. So remember the rats? I introduce you to the rats.
たとえ源一郎が俺どアシナの国長くはなさそうだの。してもう一つの
Man, I love doggos so much. Doggos are the best.
の蛇谷の側が黒笠で騒がしいようじゃ。 ならば次はそちらよ。だが最新にな、黒笠の無事な生中にはやれぬぞ。
So they're talking about this guy who we don't know, Black Hat, right? Oops. The fuck are we? Oh, come on. Just fucking die, dude. Ah, he poisoned me. God damn it. Alright. Am I gonna die? I think I'm gonna die. Let me get this. I think I'm dying. I fucking died because of the stupid... What do you call it? Of the poison thing. Just die, dude. Alright. Come on, dude, again? So stupid. Oh, I cannot even use the axe now. Why? Okay. I'm gonna die. Where is that idiot? Wow. That was something. Yeah, Asen might be working. I mean, I don't know. So we killed the rats. Harder than it was, yeah. Like those rats, yeah. Pretty much. Should have used fire though. Alright. Let's talk to this huge guy. I did. Here's your reward, take it. Ashina Esoteric Text. A compendium of the Ashina sword style allows one to learn Ashina style skills. The text reads like a history of Ashina's battles. When young, Ishin fought desperately time and time again. Polishing his technique in the blood of his enemies, he consolidated his learnings under the Ashina style name for the sake of his clan's dominance.
これは足名流じゃ。流派というてもカタカナ戦に勝つ。ネズミ狩りに何よりお主の戦に役立てるがいい。
Okay,
足流
so now we have access to... Hey Yoru, I'm glad that you're not having problems today with the... Yeah, with the channel point reward. That's good. So yeah, we have a new text of skills that we can check right here. I'll show you. I'm gonna rest first. And now I'm gonna show you the new skills. So the ones that we learned at the beginning that were given by the sculpture are these ones, the Shinobi arts. These are the ones that we already bought, the Mikiri counter, and we're checking the rest. There's the prosthetic arts that we also learned from the sculpture. Once we got 3 or 4 prosthetics, he gave us this, so we can upgrade also prosthetic attacks and whatnot. And this is the one we just got from Ishin, which is the Ashina arts, right? So we have Ichimonji, which is like a technique, special technique. We are going to buy that one right now. And then we have these two, Ascending Carp and Descending Carp. Ascending Carp is a latent skill, which is a passive skill. Oh, that's so good, Yoru. That increases the damage inflicted to posture upon performing a successful deflection. And Descending Carp is that for a few seconds after deflection increases the damage to enemy posture from all sources. So these two are very good if we want to use our posture, and deflection. So we're gonna buy both of those. And then we're going with Flowing Water and Breath of Nature Light. So that is very good. We're going to travel now to the temple, because we have some gourd seed to give to Emma. And that should be... Oh yeah, we have combat arts. That's the one we just bought, the Ichimonji. Look at this. Now we can do that. Ichimonji.
お主
はい、
お主と
守
黒
アシナの死ですが、
そう
うん、
あ
どの
俺はだが気づけば
So since I already died for the first time, and we resurrected, so he's telling her that he died.
ならば、それ
海星
クロス流因の巫女の力、海星の力を
And now we're learning that our master has the power of resurrection,
バカ
はい、ですが、また変わ
and
った
that it is in his blood, and now we have it as well.
海星の力が
So she says that
何も見返り
resurrection
を求めぬと
doesn't come without a cost, that we have to be careful. And if we notice something after dying several times, we notice something, we should come back to her to discuss it.
狼殿
Well, we have some gourd seeds, so we're gonna give it to her. We had 2 to give to her, nice. We have 2 more.
では
That is great. And we have the upgrading thing for the sculpture.
それ死のどれ
この仕掛けで
神と筒薬と組み合わせ
筒ぐ
からくり筒と共に使えそうな筒
And now we can actually upgrade our prosthetic tools if we have the right items. And now we have like an upgrade path. These are the ones we have, right? These are the ones we have bought. And this will be some upgrades that we can make, but the game doesn't show it to us just yet. I guess the game doesn't want us to go beyond that because we still have to buy these two. So for the spinning shuriken, we need materials and we need money, so not yet. Just not yet. We have everything we could possibly have, so...
からくり筒使え
But we already knew. Yes, we already knew. going back to where we killed Giobu, so we can continue on with the game. Let's see for a second. Check something first. Okay, I see. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. I think that's enough for today. We did Resident Evil 2 Remake. We finished it. That is super poggers, super cool. A couple of things to say. We are working on the emote right now because we unlocked the third slot. We're currently at 25 sub points, so we have the third slot unlocked. We're going to work on that emote. It's already on its way. It's going pretty well. Should be ready relatively soon. And and yeah, so we're working on that. Also tomorrow, and for the next couple of days, I won't be able to stream. I am going to have a small surgery tomorrow. It's a microsurgery, it's a small procedure, but I will be out for a couple of days because I will be swollen and bleeding and in pain. So, yeah. Just for you to know, I will not be here for a couple of days. I'm sorry, I really want to. I really enjoy streaming. I really enjoy doing this and playing games with you guys there. Well, anyway, thank you so much, guys, for everything. But for the moment, we're going to raid a friend. The surgery for Robo Ninja arm. Yes, I am going to change this old thing. I'm gonna get something that works. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Let me guess. We're going to raid, but let me see who it is. Streaming. Yes. I can see our friend Critic is streaming, so let's go give Critic some love. Let's say hi to her. And so guys, I will be updating you on Discord of how I feel, if I'm okay or not or whatever. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for today. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for your presence, your questions. Everything you do is amazing, and you support me a lot, and you give me a lot of love. Love you so much, guys. See you later and on Discord, I guess. Let's give Critic some love. And bye-bye. Bye, Mike. Bye, Vati. Bye, everybody. Bye.